Okay, so Leann Marie Hagan, the day I was arrested, I left the apartment complex. I left the room, and then the door shut and locked. The last thing I heard from the other side of the door was an officer say that, "Do you know who your mother is?" And then as I walked down the hallway, whoever the guy was, Greg or Gary or whatever,
Gary.
I asked him, "Is it appropriate for you to be left in the room with those two officers, the door shut and locked?" He looked at me and he told me that I don't need to worry about that. That's not my business. Okay, are you able to tell me what else, if any, what happened in that room after I left?
Yes.
You can't just relax and tell it in your own words. Just tell the truth.
After you left, they asked me who my mother was, and I don't remember what I said because I don't. And then Garrison, well, I don't remember the other officer's name. He stood by the door, and Garrison was calling me a bitch and all kinds of shit, and teach me a lesson because I was a piece of shit, fucking headbutting my mother and assaulting my mother, which, you know, that's not good. And so he pulled out his dick and shoved it in my mouth. And
okay, before he pulled his dick out, like, I mean,
he said he was going to teach me a fucking lesson.
Okay, I know, but like, he never assaulted you or slapped you or anything before that?
No, he grabbed my hair.
Like, how did he grab your hair?
By the fucking bun I had it in.
Okay, so what, he like used one hand or two?
One.
And which hand did he use? You remember if he used his left hand or his right?
He was right.
Okay, and you were sitting down?
Yes, I was sitting on the fucking stupid ottoman thing.
Okay, so on the ottoman thing.
The thing that's in front of the bed, the ottoman.
Okay, so cause when I left, you were sitting closer to the door.
That's on the trunk thing. It was by the fucking door.
Okay, so you were sitting there.
It's a fucking ottoman chest thing. I was sitting on that.
Okay, and then so.
He grabbed me by my fucking hair.
At which time? What was the other officer doing?
Standing by the door.
So when did the other officer actually move from wherever he was to over by the door?
After you went out, he's the one that locked the door.
And he stayed by the door the whole
yes.
time? And did he ever say anything the entire time?
No, okay. Not a word.
All right. What was he doing though?
He was just fucking standing at the door. I don't remember what he was doing. I was kind of busy.
He wasn't saying anything or
chanting? He didn't say a fucking thing.
Okay. Did anybody come back and knock on the door?
No.
Nobody?
Nobody.
Okay. Nobody else came in and joined in or anything?
No.
Okay. So the officer put his hand and grabbed you by your hair. Did he grab you hard, softly?
No, he grabbed my fucking hair hard. It hurt.
Or did you like squint out like in pain that it hurt?
Yeah.
Did you say anything like, "This hurts, please stop," or did you ever
he said,
ask?
"Why are you doing this?"
When you said that, like.
He just said, "Shut up, dumb bitch."
How did you know, like, once he grabbed your head, like, did you say anything when he told you he's gonna strike you? So exactly, I'm trying to understand what happened. So
after he grabbed my hair, he fucking unzipped his pants.
Okay. So he told you he was gonna teach you a lesson.
Yes. He grabbed my hair and he unzipped his pants, pulled his fucking dick out.
Okay, hold on. Now, when he told you he was gonna teach you a lesson, and then he grabbed your hair, how much time was between each of them two?
Not long.
So it was kind of
right in together.
Okay. So it was like pretty much right together. Like, did he yell it at you, or did he?
Fucking yelled it at me, yeah.
Okay. Do you think people in the other apartments could hear?
No, because you can't hear shit through those walls.
Okay. So after he did that, he grabbed your hair, and then what? Did he undo his duty belt, or did he? Or
no.
What, he just unzipped his pants, just the pants.
Just the pants.
And the duty belt was still on.
Yes.
All right.
He never took the duty belt off.
Okay, he just pulled his dick out there.
Yeah.
You remember if he was wearing underwear or not?
Oh, I can't remember.
Okay, so he just pulled it out. Was he already erect, or was it still at a?
No, I had to get it
erect.
When I fucking gave him oral.
So did you instantly start giving him oral, or did you give?
No, he had to. I wasn't gonna do it willingly.
Oh, okay.
There was no way in hell I was gonna do it willingly.
All right.
I know that's not right.
Okay, so he did this. Did he ever, when he was doing this? I'm sorry, I have to ask you this. Did he ever choke you?
No.
With his penis? No.
No.
Okay. Was he calling you out of your name while this was taking place?
Yes.
What sort of things was he saying to you?
Just that I was a dumb bitch.
That you were a dumb bitch? That's what he was saying. Okay.
And then he didn't even come all the way. He just pre-ejaculated. Because that's when the other officer said that we needed to go and get me booked into jail.
Okay.
And then I was allowed to
So how long do you think you were performing fellatio on this officer?
Really, not even 10 minutes, roughly. Because then I got my boots on and put my hoodie on and they put me in handcuffs and took me down the hall.
Did he go through did he go through anything in the apartment?
No.
All right. So he allowed you to get dressed.
Mm-hmm.
Did he make any threats to you after that?
I threatened you and me.
What did he say?
Something bad would happen if I didn't keep my fucking mouth shut.
All right. And where did he make that threat at? In the apartment?
In the car.
In the car. Okay. What did the other officer have to say about any of this? He said nothing about it?
He just didn't say nothing. He just was looking out the window.
Okay. All right. So, the officer, he pre-ejaculated or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then he zipped his pants back up? Did he ever pull
He
any?
let go of my hair and told me I could get fucking dressed.
All right. And you were crying the whole time during this?
Yes.
All right. Did you say anything afterwards other than "Can I get dressed" or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't say anything. Okay.
I just wanted to get dressed and get the fuck out of there and get away from them.
All right. After this took place, how did you feel about that?
I felt fucking violated.
Thoughts?
And that it was wrong.
Is your view about the police different now?
Yeah, I don't trust them. Even less than what I did. Now I'm scared it's gonna happen again.
Are you aware of this? Have you ever heard of this being like a normal amongst the police department
I never heard, but I wouldn't doubt it. Because that can't be the first time it's happened to somebody.
Had you ever met Officer Garrison or ever seen him before?
No, neither one.
Neither one of them?
Mm-mm.
Alright. So you got dressed and you went down to the patrol car.
We walked down the hall. They went into, I believe it was my mom, where my mother was at. And I don't know.
Where was your mother at?
She was in, I believe it was Ginger's apartment.
Ginger's apartment. Now, did they tell your mother what they just did?
No, of course not. Garrison went in and asked him. I don't know what the hell he said to my mother actually, because he never did fucking tell me. But they had me standing in handcuffs because the other one was going to take me down to the car, but they said not to because they said you're crazy and that you were already down there, probably waiting. Yeah. And you'd freak out once you saw me in handcuffs. And fucking we were probably there like 3 minutes. And maybe a little bit longer. I don't fucking know. It seemed like forever because I just wanted to get the fuck out of there. I was ready to go to jail.
Did you go into that apartment too?
No.
Okay, you're just in the hallway?
I stood in the hallway right outside Austin and Curdy's fucking apartment.
Okay.
Right by the fucking elevator. And waited for him to come back out so they could both take me downstairs.
All right. Did anybody call you any names or any yell obscenities to you?
Not then, no.
Did your mom say anything to you before you left the building?
No, I never saw her again after I headbutted her.
Okay. You went downstairs, they put you in the patrol car.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody else ever say anything crazy to you?
No.
No more threats or anything?
No.
Okay. So when you got to the jail, how did the deputies treat you?
In the jail?
Yeah, you went to Multnomah County Detention Center downtown?
They didn't treat me any different. They fucking didn't treat me all fucking weird and like assault me anymore. I just wanted the other two away from me.
Okay.
Because it wasn't right what happened. The other one should have stopped him.
Okay, so you're saying that the deputies in the jail, they didn't treat you like a normal person?
No, they did. They treated me normal. Like I.
Did they know? Do you think that they knew what happened?
I don't think they did. But I could be wrong. Who the fuck knows? It could be one big. They could all fucking know. Who the hell knows? You really can't fucking know.
Well, I have a feeling about it, but yeah. So when you were in the jail, you sat in the main area with everybody else?
Yeah.
In the main area?
Yeah.
For a couple hours. And then where did they take you?
Upstairs.
But you had to get changed in first, right?
Yeah. I had to change out of my clothes and into the fucking jail shit.
Okay, so you went into the changing room and changed. Was there anybody else with you in there?
There was like another girl.
Another girl? How many deputies came in?
Just one.
Was it a man or a female? Oh, one woman? All right, and then from there you guys got dressed?
Yep.
There was no other deputies in there when you walked in there?
No, just her.
And, okay, you got dressed?
She called our names and she took us over there and she got us. She's the one that got us our fucking jail clothes and got us out of our fucking regular clothes.
All right, would you remember that deputy if you saw her again? A picture of her?
I don't know, it's questionable. She was short and blonde. That's what I remember.
All right. Would you remember any of the other deputies when you went into the jail if you had saw them again?
No.
All right.
I had too many things going on in my head.
Okay. It's understandable. All right. So then from after you got changed out, you went where? In the jail?
They took me upstairs. I don't remember what fucking floor.
No,
Put me in a cell. in a pod, and then I was in a cell
All right. So, and then you got transported.
the next morning.
Okay. So was it at any other time were you ever out of the main population with the transport to and from Inverness?
No.
Ever separated, taken somewhere? Were you ever
No.
sexually assaulted again?
No.
Abused?
No.
Mistreated?
No.
Someone mistalked to you?
No.
Talk you down?
No.
Disrespect you? Call you out your name at any time?
No.
All right. All right. Well,